The real great Babylon is in Africa. Yes, Sudan. The Bible is African history plagiarized. Remember, the son of Cush, Nimrod, built Babylon.
What you're looking at is the actual remains of scriptural Babylon, where in so-called Sudan, as it's known today, with the pyramids there in Meroe along the Nile River. The real scriptural Babylon is in a place where it's desolate and there's no inhabitant, according to Yarmayahu, Jeremiah 51:37. So therefore, the one that they tell us and spoon feed us in Iraq, well, that cannot be scriptural Babylon, because the population of that one is well over 1 million, even though scripturally speaking, the population is in fact 0. Mesopotamia is part of the deception. It's part of the delusion, because ancient texts and ancient scriptures back then will let you know that it was never called Mesopotamia, that it was called Aram Naharaim, which means the area of the two rivers. Which two rivers is it talking about? Could it be talking about and referring to the two rivers of the Nile? Now, this website is from Coptic Cairo, and the reason I'm here is because it gives more info about the Babylon fortress, as you can see right here, and it gives you a picture of the ruins right here. These pyramids date back to the kingdom of Kush, a major power between the 8th century before our Messiah and the 4th century AD. This map comes all the way from 1375, 640 years at least. And so if we scroll all the way up towards the area of the Nile Delta, this is what we see. Scroll down and you see, what is this called? Babylonia right there. You see the flag right here, Babylonia, Babylon along the Nile. From 1540, so well over 400 years ago. And when you take a look at it, you see Babylon right here along what? Along the Egypt River, or the Nile River right here. Once again, Babylon in this region, Babylon in so-called Africa. Just a few years later, so 8 years later, in 1548, this map was then drawn right here that you can see from Gastaldi. That comes from 1548 of Africa right here. And if you zoom in a little bit more, you see Ethiopia. And we've also talked about how once upon a time, Ethiopia extended well beyond the country borders than what it's known for today. Now, what's interesting about this map too is that you even see Egypt down here. But if you keep going up along the Nile River, once again, what do you see right there? You see it plain as day, Babylon right there. If we zoom in a little bit more, we actually can be able to see it and make it out clearly that, again, Babylon is in the same region. From not one, not two, not three, but once again, multiple witnesses, multiple cartographers, multiple people who have actually been in these